What is up, everyone? It's your boy Shaf, aka That Mill Guy, here with another Mill League. Today we're going to be playing user Wisnia's second place Azorius Mill list. That's right, Wisnia's been going off, going 12th, 7th, and then second place in recent challenges with their own take on Mill, their Azorius Mill deck. And there's a bit of a story behind this. So I hope I know a lot of you don't really follow me in some of the garbage that I create throughout Discord, Twitter, and all that stuff. So join me as we take an adventure along this magical story, if you'll call it. And it all happened in this 24-hour period of the day I'm recording. So let's keep going right into it with Sodek. Combo specialist, fantastic modern player, modern grinder, amazing Living End Dredge, Belcher player. Sodek's got a friend, Wisnia, actually. Friends in real life. Wisnia doesn't have a Twitter or content created in that sense, just a modern player. And friend of Sodek has been doing well with these mill lists. Wisnia themselves, if we look at some of their kind of modern records here, played Pauper for a bit, and then kind of closer to 2021, just experimental couple decks, 5-0s, 32nd with human plays, top 32 is pretty cool. And then we just see a string of mill, if we look at that. Right, lots and lots of mill results, especially like all in December. Lots of challenges played. Specifically, what we're talking about is going to be this Azorius Mill list right here. And when I saw this Azorius Mill list coming in second place, now second place, big achievement. Shout out to them. 12th, 7th, and 2nd, progressively getting better and better. Top 32, then 2 top 8s. Gotta love it. Specifically, this Demir list, I remember kind of earlier in the week when it came out. I was talking mad smack. I'm like, I don't like this list. I don't. Some of y'all know who the type of person I am. I'll put out there. I'm like, I don't like this trash. And there's a lot of things that I don't like about it, and I'm gonna get into it in a little second, and as to explain why I'm playing it. So Sodek came into the Mill Discord, was not appreciative of my wording, of my verbiage, and how I was talking smack about his list, how I was talking about his friend's list. And after a lot of arguments back and forth, I'm talking smack. Sodek's trying to get me to see reason, but eventually just starts trolling in the Mill Discord. Anyway, I commit to the fact that, okay, just like Tybalt of the Red Sub, some crazy mill lists on Tybalt's side. If we look at one of Tybalt's 5-0 lists right here, I've been a Tybalt hater for a hot minute, for a while. I never understood what's going on with Tybalt's list, right? Tybalt would play some of the weirdest, literally some of the weirdest modern decks out there. Now, if we head back, I actually need one from a challenge. That's what I need. I need one from a challenge. Yeah, so came second place in this challenge. Ghost Quarters in the sideboard. He would post board into 64 cards. These are some of the texts that I didn't understand and I didn't appreciate. I just thought it was wrong. But after Tybalt came into the Mill Discord, learning some of the tech that he did, why the Tybalt did that, I'm implementing some of that stuff in my games right now to good success. I'm implementing things such as when Tybalt boards in a lot of graveyard hate, he actually boards out Visions of Beyond. And it actually makes a lot of sense in a lot of ways. Once you think about it, you don't really get that Visions for 3 off. You board in the Graveyard Hate, which is more important, and Visions just becomes a cantrip. Don't really need a cantrip in a matchup in most of these matchups. So, again, these are things. But Sodek comes into our Discord and talks about these things like Surgical is bad, doesn't work in these matchups. He's actually trying to, Wisnia is trying to solve matchups here. I don't think this mill list solves anything, frankly. And I'm trying to prove to myself that it does or does not. I've told Sodek, with my due diligence, I'm going to be testing this list against the top decks in the modern meta right now. I'm going to be going 10 games pre-board, 10 games post-board. Today is just a league. I have committed to this deck. So you'll be seeing a lot of content around streams, maybe some videos around this. You'll obviously be getting other stuff on the YouTube channel, but you're going to be getting a lot around this list. So specifically, I want to talk about some certain decisions being made. So if we kind of look at this kind of classical Azorius Mill list, we have the Prismatic Ending, Crabs, Visions, Fractured, Tasha, Archive. You're going to see some decisions being made, such as 2 Considers, a single repeal, 23 lands if you count it up, and Maddening Cacophony, and some interesting sideboard choices if we kind of look into this. All in all, There's a lot of things I do not like about this, which is why I wanted to do the due diligence of maybe this is a moment like Tybalt, where I actually get something, I actually learn something out of this. Playing this deck, maybe I'm going to learn something out of it. First things first, Maddening Cacophony, a card that we have left behind. This is not a good Magic, this is not a, I shouldn't say this isn't a good Magic card. Pretty solid and historic, I'll tell you that. Not a great mill card right now, considering what we already have. We have Fractured Sanity, we have the Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Why are we playing this? Wisnia and Wisnia and Sodek talk about how this is extra gas. This is essentially extra mill spells that you can just cast. If you run out of gas, you have more top decks, better ways to turn on Visions and Beyond. Okay, in concept, that makes sense. The problem is this is taking up slots for removal. Portable Hole is an interesting option in the sideboard. Helps against the Hammer matchup, Grixis Death Shadow, anything with creatures. So I'm a big fan of this as well. If you wanted to solve matchups like that, traditionally, decks like cards like Crypt Incursion don't really do the work anymore, because Crypt Incursion gaining 3 life doesn't help against a Ragavan deck. The Ragavan deck has hit you in the face, and it's not the damage, it's all the value and the ramp that they've gotten out of it. So a lot harder to justify in that case. So something like Portable Hole, just more permanent removal, and one that, if it does get removed, can be recurred with Luros. It's pretty interesting. Pretty good choice. What the deck is lacking right now, and I'm going to be releasing, actually by the time this video comes out, you'll already have known that the episode came out, but the episode of the Mind Grinders podcast that's already been released is going to be talking about the basics of Mill. And Surgical Extraction is one of the core cards in the modern Mill archetype. One of the core cards. In my opinion, this is, if you take out Surgical, it's similar to talking to Burn about not playing Eidolon of the Great Revel. Eidolon of the Great Revel provides such a powerful effect that it's just misnomer not to play it. It's so powerful. And just like Surgical Extraction, sure, there are matchups where Eidolon of the Great Revel is not relevant. But so, just like Surgical, by removing it from the deck, you are removing free wins that you get out of matchups. Titan, Combo, Tron, anything like that plays key pieces. You're losing those games now. You are decreasing your odds and solving not really that much by removing Surgical Extraction. So that's my biggest hesitation with this deck. But again, after all of my anger, after all my argumenting, I have to do my due diligence as a content creator and put out the list and try and prove myself wrong, prove myself right. Whatever it is, I have to do my due diligence and play the games. So I got to give it a shot. And I got to give Wisnia a big shout out again. Great results, 12th, 7th, and 2nd. And I'm not counting the ones before that, but just for the sake of this video, but those are really good as well. Your Dimir places and your Azorius places. So I got to give you a shout out to that. But I don't like your list. I don't think it makes any sense. I think there's a lot of luck involved in some matchups, and I'm going to just be forthcoming with that. And that's my opinion. So I got to do the due diligence of proving myself wrong, proving you right, proving myself right. And I think anyone watching this video right now, you'll really enjoy the rant that I have. Please, if you watch any game in this video, I hope you watch the whole video. Watch the last game in this league against Blue-Red Murktide. You'll kind of understand my frustration with this deck. Catch you there. But okay, so I'll start recording from here. Yeah, all right. So game 1 in the blind, Wisnia, Azorius Mill. Let's do it. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna keep this. This hand's fine. There's no Lurrus on the other side. Feels like this crab could stay. Feels like a return X. Okay, so we're playing against Tron. So immediately, Sodek's first response to me against this list. How do you beat Green Tron? Sodek looked me in the face and said, you goldfish. So I'm a goldfish. I'm a goldfish. Let's go. Step 1 of goldfishing. Let's see where we can get. To be fair, there are a lot of answers here. What I can do is at least potentially remand the first spell that they play. I can end step kind of... Yeah, they're just going to crack the map. So they're going to get their Tron. Hopefully they don't have a good payoff for it, but they did keep a 7. And I messed up already. Okay, I can't post this anymore. I messed up already. I didn't archive trap. I messed up already. I can't like bring myself to like post this anymore. I messed up already. I literally messed up already. No, I'll post it. I'll post it. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. It's fine. I will post it. I will post it. Here and that's what I get. That's the karma I get for talking all that smack. That's actually the karma I get for talking all that smack. So let's remand that. We'll draw. That's the karma I get for talking all that smack. It's okay. We're here for it. What do you got for 3 though? Map again? Oh, maybe I actually get to like nice. Okay, so I do get an archive trap off. See? Heyo. Heyo. Sanctum Mugen? Yo, say less. Say less. We do get an archive trap off. Hey, never punished. Hey, yo, what do you do now? Yo, what do you do now? What do you do now, son? What do you do now? Yo, this sucks. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? To be fair, this is just drawing bad. This is just drawing really bad. I shouldn't be talking all this smack. This is drawing really bad. 23 lands and I can't find a land. Okay, there's a land. Alright, there's a land. Yeah, I think we're just supposed to draw here in case we draw another archive trap. Perfect. Oh no, that was on our turn. That was their turn. But we can at least hold it up. So next turn they got Sanctum of Ugin, which tells me they're either gonna play an Ug. They're at 8 mana, so they'll probably like play Karn, play Ugin, look for something else, which means, I mean, Sanctum triggers at least, so that gets me my archive trap off. So I mean, I could very easily like, you know, kind of win this game 1 here, because if they search with Sanctum, yeah, if they search with Sanctum here, I can then archive trap, like they'll kill Crab here, then I can go double trigger on the Hedron Crabs, and that should be GG. Yeah, that should just be GG. So we got their game 1. Got their game 1. Oh, right. And the main board shuffle effect. You see this? You see this? This is what I was waiting for right here. I was trying to keep it casual. I was trying to keep it casual right here. I was trying to keep it casual. Y'all talking about gold fishing. Y'all thought of it. So like, look me in the damn eyes, man. Like, come on now. How do you beat this? How do you beat that? Because everyone's doing it. You damn clung. Tell me how to play my damn archetype. Get out of here. Get out of here. I can't beat that. What am I supposed to do with that? Yo, Russ. Russ, what's up? What's up? Okay, well, at least post-board, we got a lot of answers. So let's bring in all of this. So we want all the graveyard hate. Repeal, no. And Tasha's no. Because we don't get anything out of that. And then we probably just drop a prismatic from there, because then we can hit permanence. Endurance and other shuffle sides, maybe play Hammer and Rhinos. Yeah, no, I mean, okay, in general, I shouldn't say that like Mill is going to be a tier 1 deck. It's like 1.52 right now, because the 1 slot or the 0.50 tier slot right now is like, they're all like mid-range decks. The only thing that's keeping us alive is like literally the fact that decks like Hammer, Rhinos, and Titan and all that stuff, like they're still lying around. But the Yorion Blink decks, anything elementals, Grixis Death Shadow, like we just get beat up on without rip. What is this madness? So this is like a blue-white mill list that Wisnia, friend of Sodek played, and I talked a lot of smack about it, so I'm doing my due diligence of playing games with it. I will be testing raw gameplay, so for everyone watching this on YouTube after the fact, I will be testing raw gameplay in terms of like individual matches with this deck, as in playing excuse me, let's see here, what do we want with Sheldog? Put a Fractured in there. Individual matches, as in like I will be playing this deck in paper on Moto against like Murktide, against Burn, and we'll be doing 10 games post board, 10 games pre board, because I talked so much smack. I actually talked so much smack because I was not having it with this list. I do not like this list. I'm just making it apparent, but I will do it as due diligence because tell you what, for everyone watching this on YouTube, I've been a Tibalt the Red sub hater for a very long time until they came onto the sub themselves, showed me, you know, the YouTube videos, people tagging me in the tech, showing me the tech, and I'm implementing some of their tech and some of their sideboarding right now to great success. And obviously my own misplays, but very good. So this is a win-win for me. If this deck is bad, my ego wins. If this deck is good, I genuinely gain something really cool out of this, as in like a new tech. So I'm very much a fan. Yo, Blitz, did you hear how I started a fight with Sodek? I didn't tell you, did I? I didn't tell you about how I started a fight with Sodek. And I started a fight, now I gotta prove myself. Do we need black for anything right now? Why is there a water for Luros? I probably just want Hallowed Fountains for now. Play Lantern. yeah. So usually it's just like as a joke on Twitter, but like so essentially like, I feel sorry for everyone watching this on YouTube because I'm explaining this to everyone on stream, but it's fine. Sorry, cards that, so I gotta think about Karn. So probably just take out like Ancient Stirring. Gotta think about like anything they can grab with Karn. So yo, I mean, so it's got Lantern, 1 Tormod's Crypt, and 1 Nihil Spell Bomb. So what this deck is trying to say is that post board it goes into 6 shuffle effects, like 6 anti-graveyard effects. But I really just, I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna put a disclaimer at the beginning of my video. I don't believe this deck is actually tuned for leagues. I will stand by the fact and acknowledge the fact that Wisnia's list is definitely a meta call. It's a deck list made to beat specific styles of decks through specific strategies. So I will acknowledge that 100%. Let's see if I can like draw anything interesting here. No, I'm going to keep that. So there is 1 Watery Grave in the deck. I actually don't know why they're playing like 1 Nihil Spellbomb. I think it just might be just like their next best like Soul Guide alternative. But I kind of agree with the fact that if you want to like go that far, like it's probably just better to do that. Give everyone a copy of Tron or something. Yo, word, right? Yo, Dylan, I can't get away from this matchup. My honest guess is Pithing Needle. But like, come on now. Like, yo, Dre, you already know what it is. Yo, okay. Can I just give a shout out to everyone on my YouTube channel, everyone that follows me, everyone that joins me on stream. Y'all are genuinely like better people than me. Y'all are like genuinely better people than me. You can keep a much cooler head. I'm the person that's gonna be the first to talk smack. All right, that's me. And this is what I'm doing right now by putting Mill in quotes. I'm so mean. Look. But I'm petty like that. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. I'll put Mill in quotes. I'll be there in your face. Like, no, I know, because you're a better person. Party, you're a better person. That's why. I know you're better people than me. I'm not. Like, no, don't put that in the graveyard. Grab this. Just keep milling them. Nah, I appreciated Dre's kickback too. Like Sodak out here like just trolling. Like, you literally be coming into Discords and just saying stuff like, yo, come on now, like, come on now. Don't just be saying garbage. So we brought in the Nihil, so I'll bring in the Watery Grave in case we need to crack it. Oh, it's close. I'm at like 19 cards with them. This sucks. Because I think I want to get the visions off. No. No, let's just exile. Let's just exile. You know what? We got another soul guide. I'm not going to play it like that. Let's just exile. Let's get our value out of it. I don't think we need to play for the visions value that bad. I don't think it's that dire. Okay, now it might be that dire. It might be that dire. What's the argument anyway? So, deck this list right now. Deck command this list. Deck command this list. My argument was this list is utter trash. I actually hate it. I don't understand, like, why the decisions are made. And I'll say this right now. Yeah, like, it's like, I actually don't get this list at all. And then, you know what, to be fair, I was like, Blitz, you know how I am with words. Like, I'm not, like, Sodek took offense because it's obviously, like, his buddy, and I understand that. But, like, the dude came into the Discord and was like, yo, this is, like, the new de facto way to play Mill. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. Like, your boy's, like, dodging matchups. Like, I actually don't know how this beats, like, 50% of tier 1. I actually don't understand how it beats any decks in tier 1, to be honest. Like, other than, like, Hammer and Grixis Death Shadow. Anything, like, creature-based, like, this deck looks sweet. It's got, like, 4 portable holes post-board. It looks hella sweet. But, like, right now, what am I supposed to do against this? Like, I literally ask him how to beat Tron, and he's like, yo, I goldfish. Let's go to game 2. In challenges, which is why it's obviously worked to some extent there. I just don't see how it works. So yeah, Tron, definitely an unwinnable matchup. I will 100 like if we want to talk about this in fighting game terms, Tron is probably like a 2-8 matchup. Like a 2-8 matchup. So fighting games are played in best of 10. It's a 2-8 matchup. Gigantha. Are we playing Tron again? Playing white? No. Yo, Russ, I gotta disagree. The reason to play white right now is Prismatic Ending. You gotta play the busted removal. It's Prismatic Ending. Rest in Peace is a card. Rest in Peace is a card. The problem is that, like, it doesn't do as much against some of the top decks in the meta right now. It's good though. It's a good card. But the reason to play white right now is Prismatic. I won't deny that Rest in Peace does work though. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. We're playing Gigantha. I think I can get away with this first. I mean, nah. Ending does a lot more. Ending does so much. So much more than Fatal Push. No, you can play both. You can play both. Yeah, like I'm not denying the power of Rest in Peace, but I'm saying that the primary is Prismatic, but it's like Rest in Peace has its moments. Yeah, Blitz, I don't blame you. Just if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's fine. Like I'm just simply telling you what it is. That's what I woke up at 5 a.m. So, you know, everyone on YouTube gets a little bit of my personal life as well. So I personally have a lot of sleep apnea. I use a CPAP myself to help your boy sleep better at night and not snore. Some of you already know this, actually. YouTube doesn't, but so my CPAP water ran out this morning at like 5:30, half an hour before my alarm goes off. And then I'm like, cheese. I'm like, yo, my room's so dry. CPAP water ran out. And then I'm like, all right, well, I was going to wake up half an hour from now anyway, get ready to go to work, whatever, work out, then go to work. And then I'm like, all right, yo, let me just go on the Mill Discord, check my socials, whatever. And then I'm already cheesed. And then I read these comments from Sodak, and I decided to start a fight. I chose the wrong time. I chose violence just because I couldn't sleep. Like, man, I'll be honest, I played some in practice, and I can't. Two mana to mill, not draw card? Yeah, I don't know. Cranial plating. Yeah, this is gonna suck real quick. So ideally, so this is an artifact, but it's indestructible. So ideally, I want to kill that. So I don't actually want to play Maddening Cacophony right now. Yeah, I don't want to play Maddening Cacophony right now. I'm just gonna keep milling. What's nice though, okay, so I mean, yo, people have been playing Affinity though recently. Like, yo, Mengu hopped on and actually played against Affinity. I was surprised. Some people were talking about like, I think Sodek streamed this deck to a 3-2 earlier today as well and was playing against Affinity. I'm surprised people are actually running this. Like, like genuinely, am I like missing something? Like, did something come back for Affinity, or like, why is everyone trying this out? Was there like a big league result for it? I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I don't know. You're right. Like, Cacophony creates a lot of tension with Drown, and just like the 2-mana slot is like really polluted right now, and you can't just like add more stuff, right? Like, Mill has to create a curve, which is why like Tasha's and Fractured Sanity was actually like really big low key, not because of like, obviously because of their power level, but like in terms of how they help spread out our curve. It's actually like really sweet. So I should deck thin first. Yeah, I should deck thin first. I'm gonna shock this in. This might be bad, but it's in case I draw 2 Prismatics. One Prismatic's fine. I mean, I win, really. So this is 0, so I can just return this with Repeal. So that's nice. So we're gonna cast this. So they're 1 off, and I'll just cast that. I'll just cast Repeal on the target. It's working for Wisnia somehow, but I'm gonna be honest. There's some level of matchups that are dodging, but there's something that's working too, and I want to really know what's working. How are they doing it? What and that's the thing, right? Like, that was the big thing with Tibalt as well that I talked about in the beginning of the first match, where I'm like, yo, I was a big Tibalt red sub hater, just like y'all were talking about in the thing, and like, you know, today, after some proof, after seeing how Tibalt sideboards plays, I'm implementing some of those tricks in my gameplay. You know, the very first one is when you board in all that graveyard hate, I board out visions. And it like makes a lot of sense. Like, I'm actually making these moves that make a lot of sense. So I need Wisnia here, not Sodek, who doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to Mill, like, at all, to tell me and show me what they're doing and what their matchups are. Because none of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. Like, I think we bring in Profane too. Tasha's isn't good in this matchup, right? Somewhat, like, I'm pretty sure Tasha's isn't good in this matchup, right? Kind of want to bring it out. Well, Remand definitely isn't, I don't think is good. Like, they create so much pressure on the board at once, especially on the draw. I don't think Remand's good here. But I'm pretty sure the numbers on Tasha is pretty bad, especially because they're playing Giganta Affinity, not Luros Affinity. So that seems like the way to board out. Keep the 1 Profane, play all the removal. Yeah, pretty much, exactly. You remand it, like, cool. You recast like Sojourner's Companion, or like, you know. I mean, hey, that's the thing, right? Like, again, big disclaimer, probably not good in leagues, but I want to play multiple leagues with this deck, because multiple leagues is going to give me a variety of matchups and allow me to see maybe holes that I'm not going to see, because some of the testing I'm going to do with individual decks, by the way, everyone watching this on YouTube, catch those on stream. If you want to see me play this deck again, like 10 matches pre-board, 10 matches post-board, against, you know, for example, against blue-white Murktide or blue-red Murktide, you got to catch me on stream for that, because I already got someone lined up to help me with that. Someone for thing as well, someone for Yorion as well, and I got to test that, right? If it's bad against Murktide, I got to know. If it's bad against Hammer, which it's probably not gonna be. I don't know how this deck is bad against Hammer. This deck is probably really good against Hammer and Shadow, but I don't know how this deck beats Yorion, Murktide, Rhinos, Titan, Tron, like Yo, so many matchups. Blink, like both the. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's fine. How are they gonna sequence this turn? How do I want to sequence my next turn? So I probably do want to play Shelldock. I probably want to go into Cycle, Frack, Maddening Cacophony to create pressure. In case they fetch. So I probably just want to go Island Ruin Crab, not Shelldock. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, Remand is really good against Murktide, but there's only 3. There's only 3 Remands, 2 Pats. 3 Remands, 2 Pats. And the problem is, Remand's a 2-mana counterspell that, like, just gives them the spell back. If I Remand a counterspell, that's a counterspell they have for the mill spell that I draw. You know? It's good against Murktide, but then eventually you have to fill their yard again. But you're right. It's good against that first Murktide. If you're able to use it to build time, it's pretty good. Like game 1, this list is just trying to goldfish purely, and then you have to concede to interaction game 2 and 3. Seeing Profanement Town Esper makes me wince. Yo. So they're gonna search eventually, so this archive trap's gonna go off. So I think we have to get aggressive. I think the way we win this game too is Shelldock Isle, if we can tuck something nice under Shelldock. So I think we gotta get aggressive. I think I have to shock this in to cast these spells. And then keep up removal. Like cast Fracture, double cast something. You got like a counterspell here? Probably like the thing where you tap artifacts. Yeah, improvise. Sure. No, that's fine. Rebuke is cool. I kind of like the repeal, especially I play Bobble. Where yeah, like repeals. Repeal is like fun tech, but again, there's only one of it. Let's see that repeal. It's a one of. It's a one of. It's cool tech, but it's a one of. I also don't understand. Yo, people that play 1 and 2 ofs, like people that play 1 and 2 ofs of like random cards, like random non-synergistic cards. Repeal, consider. I don't get it. I don't understand what this. I don't understand what's going on. Repeal would be pretty sweet against this construct right now, though. Yeah. So I think ideally Field of Ruin. Ooh, Dispatch. You Enrico, appreciate the 7 months. You like Shaft and his wacky commentary. Yo, Enrico, we playing some EDH this weekend, right? Like, cause I completely forgot about Sunday. We playing some EDH this weekend, right? Cause while we're shooting crap in the table, the 4 table, I'm trying to theory craft that cycling deck. I'm trying to theory craft that cycling deck. Ooh, talk about top decks. Talking about top decks. Let's get it. Okay, let's hide something sweet under here. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I think it's got to be Profane Memento. Yeah, it's got to be Profane Memento. Okay, so we'll hold up Repeal. We'll hold up Repeal. So extra copies removed, that makes sense. Like Murderous Cut. One of allows outs, like this Repeal. But it's like... okay. One ofs allow outs. But... what does this card do other than... this is Affinity. Yeah, what does this card do other than just, like, redraw? Like, it's just here to... excuse me, redraw. Like, I would actually much rather have Echoing Truth in this spot. Because Echoing Truth would get rid of all of these constructs. Which is actually my problem. Like, I can't race this. I have to now consistently draw removal. Which the odds are in my favor to do so. For Prismatic 4 Portable Hole. So, yeah. But, like, this is a redraw. Like, against a lot, I would rather actually just have Echoing Truth. Sure. Let's hit you with this. Before I forget. Oh, I was a creature before you stand. Remember before I forget. Before I forget. Yeah. Trap there. Okay, so they got all the Urza Saga. So let him swing in for combat. We'll repeal this. Cool. Yeah, I think we just gotta start casting these. We'll just go to end step because I can't do anything. Mortimer, yield until here, yeah. But Echoing Truth is card disadvantage. Yo, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, Dre. I already started a fight with Sodak, and I wasn't trying to start a fight with other people. If you know what I mean. But yeah, don't worry. I feel you. Don't worry. It's fine. Just let people have it. Just let people have it. It's fine. Sometimes, like, yo, even I gotta pull it back. It's like I'm already burning enough bridges here. Okay, so we're probably, unless they have like the artifact, like the yeah, unless they have this, are they able to equip it? Okay, then we lost. That's fine. It's not much we're doing about that. Okay, game 3. How are we going so far? So right now we're 0-1 in matches. So we lost to Tron. In this second match right now, we're 1-1. So we just lost game 2. Yeah, so we just lost game 2. Doesn't look like they have any shuffle effects, but maybe we missed it in the last couple of cards. But we're just gonna kind of run it back. Yeah, sure. I mean, like, I can definitely agree that like Surgical's not good against most of the meta right now, but like part of the argument that Sodak was presenting was do not play Surgical in the 75, and you're just giving up free wins. That's objectively wrong. That's objective. You're making a deck significantly worse just to create marginally positive matchups against like a small field. I don't know. It's like really bad percentage work. It's like really bad logic. I like this hand. I'll keep it. Yeah, I like this hand. It's got the profane. It's got the portable. If I can draw a mill spell, this visions turns on pretty quick. So let's run it. Profane. Yeah, Memento should be big here. Definitely should be big here. So hopefully, like last turn, what we were missing out was like that kind of one more turn. So hopefully Profane can give us enough life for that quote-unquote one more turn. I'm too used to the lines of play with Surgical effects to play without it. I mean, that's what I mean, right? Like, again, I'm willing to accept the fact that Surgical is not a good main board card, but it has to be in the 75. Because we've been here before, right? Like, Dre was the first one, or one of the first ones to really, like, put us on it. Like, with, it might have been someone else who started it, and Dre, like, played it more, but, like, the main board Soul Guide Lantern, it made sense, right? Like, you play the games, you got the results. All right, main board Soul Guide, I'm with it. I think we have to save this portable hole. Maybe not. Could just run it out. Because it just adds to, like, artifact counts, right? So, yeah, I might as well just run it out. Should make it harder to reach that, like, quote-unquote affinity. Problem with Surgical is there's so few combo decks out there. Like, well, Belcher, Rhino, Tron, Amulet. And it also does work against anything incidentally graveyard, right? I did mainboard Lantern. Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, like, there was probably someone, again, like you, who mainboarded it, and then Dre, like, started throwing it in all of his FNMs, and running it there. The Earl meta does sound like where we started it. That does sound about right. Yeah, I think we just kill a Saga. I think we just have to kill Saga here. Get blue. Alright. Profane put it in work. Yeah, graveyard. Bet. This is what I mean. This is just the nuts. Like, this is just the nuts. This is literally just insane. Like, do you understand what I just drew? Like, do you understand what I just drew? Like, that was insane. It was, like, absolutely insane. What did I just do? Like, yo. Yo, that was insane. Like, like I just casually went through that. That was insane. Yo, that was crazy. I loved it. Okay, so now we're gonna untap visions. Hopefully find a crab and just go off with the Flooded Strand. Or another Field of Ruin. Find me another Field of Ruin. Crab works. From your graveyard to your hand. Yo, Amalgam OH, I appreciate you. Yo, Amalgam. Yo, big shout out to you, actually. I did not know because I actually just started a bunch of things on the Discord, like having an invite banner, and I actually want to get enough boosts going where we can have a server banner above our channel. I didn't know you were already boosting the Mill Discord. So big shout out to you. I actually did not know you were already doing that. I just boosted it so we get level 2 perks. So Amalgam, that's huge. I appreciate you on that. I definitely appreciate you on that. I just hopped on that train, and no, that's pretty sweet. That's big on you. I appreciate that. So yeah, anyone watching this YouTube video, you're on the Mill Discord, like if you're here on stream, like if you got $5 a month, like consider boosting the Mill Discord. Like it's like doing like server boosts and stuff. We're hoping to get some fancy perks and stuff. Part of that plan of like really reinvigorating or bringing the Mill Discord into the 21st century type of thing. Once I got like that kind of owner rights, I really wanted to push for that. So obviously y'all have been seeing kind of the visual changes and stuff. So hopefully y'all are liking that and everything. But yeah, this is the first one to play of now. Soul Guide Lantern is everywhere. Yeah, I mean, Soul Guide Lantern is that's a nice magic card right there. Soul Guide Lantern is a nice magic card. What do you got, Amalgam? What do you got? What's the pimp in here? Do you have is it the drowns? Like, do you actually have those drowns? Oh, the one of Tail's End in the end? Chef's kiss. Chef in the sideboard? Yo, that chef's kiss. Like, literally chef's kiss. Like, I love it. I have all those. I love it. Yo, I love the one of Tail's End in the sideboard. That is definitely like a pet card of mine. I don't play it as often, but like anywhere you can play Tail's End, I love Tail's End. That is such a sweet magic card. Yeah, this has to be GG at this. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna. Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna cast. Oh, this is. Oh no, that is flying, right? I'm being an idiot. I'm being an idiot. Yeah, opponent wasn't able to establish a board fast enough, but hey, I mean that's what we definitely guess. Like against like creature matchups, like this, 100%. Like the portable holes in the sideboard, like definitely help there. Like super big, 100%. Let's do it. Yeah, no. So remember what I said? But yeah, playing that Sea of Thieves, Halo Infinite, obviously. Got to be playing the latest AAA shoots. Yo, party time. Yo, you still in this chat? Because we can talk about how I hated the Titanfall 2 campaign. This has a keep, by the way. They need to print a Tail's End that draws a card. Yo, that has to exist somewhere. Various. Yo, party, tell me you're still in this chat. We need to talk about how the Titanfall 2 campaign literally went south. It literally went south. Okay. It's probably like taxes or hammer. Sorry, not taxes. Do I want to get? Yeah, I probably do. Hey, Bearded, how you doing? How you doing? Not streaming Warzone right now? Yo, let me tell you, I did not know Warzone and COD took up like 300 gigs. Like, I was like fiending for room for all these like single player games that I bought, and I deleted COD and Warzone and I literally freed up 300 gigs. Like, how much room those games take is insane. I think I need to go back and look at a VOD of it. What do you mean? Okay, So, you know what? Spoiler alert, but like anyone that actually cares, this game's been out for years. This game's actually been out for years, and like, yo, years ago? Okay. No, I'm not gonna pay. You can draw your cards. Taking a break for a little? Okay. Okay, so Titanfall 2 is, so for those of you unfamiliar with Titanfall, it's a first-person shooter. The first Titanfall that came out was purely a multiplayer game. It's about you being a pilot in this futuristic world that has like mechs in it, and you summon these mechs, you get in these mechs, you get in these cool like mech fights. It's not like Gundam, it's like North American mechs, kind of, right? So, oh god, so in Titanfall 2, they introduced like about an 8-hour campaign. It was definitely still multiplayer focused as well, but again, they introduced like an 8-hour campaign. Let's see here. So essentially the story of Titanfall is like you're this like rifleman who wants to become like a pilot. The pilots are the cool people in the galaxy. Like they get to ride the mechs and stuff. They see shit in the future. Not really, like they're just really cool, like skilled human beings. But like you get to do all this crazy stuff, but he's this rifleman that's stuck in this war with this enemy that's creating this weapon, and you get stuck in the back lines with like a fallen ally's mech. You essentially take the mech and you like defeat the enemies. Like I'm like saying it terribly, but you like defeat the enemies. So this is the thing. It builds up really well, right? Like you're learning these wall riding mechanics. You slowly gain more weapons with your mech. You do cool things with your mech. Like it's really cool. And then it gets to this point where like what Party Time is saying right now. Oh, so the Titanfall multiplayer is like definitely dead. But I'm saying like the campaign. So it definitely gets to this point where the enemies actually like they're creating these rifts in time. Like they're messing with this weapon that's actually creating rifts in time. It's like literally messing with like reality, right? So I'll block with this crab. Yeah, it's literally like messing with reality. So that is where the campaign literally peaks, because you start switching back and forth between time. Like you literally like accidentally come across like these glitches. You have to find your fallen like ally who was the old person that you're following in this mission. Like you're trying to find his body and like see where he is, and he actually has a fallen tech that can stop this time lapse stuff or like control it better or something. Once that happens, you literally forget about the time travel stuff. All the time travel mechanics disappear, and for the next like 3 hours of the game, you're literally just playing the first 3 hours of the game. They don't take the time travel stuff anywhere. The threat of the enemy does not increase. It actually decreases, because you actually think there's going to be some like temporal manipulation with like Titanfall and everything. You think there's going to be this like crazy, stuff. Oh, we just win. Yeah, you actually think there's going to be this like temporal stuff, and this is why, lesson to everyone watching this is why you let your Esper Sentinel triggers resolve. This is exactly why. All this temporal stuff, and then after you start switching back in time, you find your teammate, you get in your mech, you're like, yo, let's kill this weapon. It's like all this stuff. No more time travel stuff. You're just fighting mechs again. It does not take the story anywhere. There's no story of betrayal. I thought they were going to go back in time and see that the people they're working for are like the bad guys, or someone's going to betray them, and, something about time. No, none of that gets used. Bro, like, Austin, you literally left it at the highest peak. After that, it goes downhill. They don't use the time travel anymore. There's nothing to do with the story. They literally let it go. And it's so upsetting. It was a really cool game. Really cool mechanic. It was really like building up to this peak, and then it gave up. Garbage campaign. I'm sorry. That was literally some of the laziest writing I've ever seen. Game design, perfectly fine. Game was like pretty cool to play. Writing, lazy. Absolutely lazy. Terrible. Does this deck play shuffle effects? I actually don't know. Hold on. Modern meta. I like... It's been a hot minute. No, they don't. Okay. Hammer, no, yeah. No, sorry, not cards that create shuffles. I'm saying like decks that shuffle graveyards back in, so like Emrakul's and stuff. So if not, we're gonna get rid of Remand. Remand is a bad Magic card here. Technically Repeal is as well. Tasha's is our win condition. Do they like really search? Yes, they're gonna Stoneforge probably or things. So Archive Trap still has value. Repeal at instant speed. I mean, if they just play Sigarda's Aid, this just becomes like whatever. So we could drop that and like 2 Cacophonies because Fractured actually draws me a card. Could drop the Considers, but like draw cards is draw cards. It's card selection. I will run it like that. Mill Goldfish the main deck. Too complicated to design it too. I mean, that's what I mean. They could have, they could have very easily just been like, oh, the commander, yo, Bearded, yo, 5 tier 1 subs? Stop. Bearded, yo, wait, what? Yo, no, yo, everyone on YouTube right now, if you're this far in the video, I need you to write in I need you to go into my description right now. I need you to go into my description box right now on YouTube and go follow Bearded DG's channel right now on Twitch. Right now. If you're on YouTube right now, you need to go follow his Twitch. That's hype. Right now. I gotta spread the love. That's hype. I appreciate you. That's hype. I'm actually gonna get rid of Field of Ruin. It's like everything else is serviceable here. Dredge disappeared since Endurance. Yeah, I mean it's still around, but it's really just looking to like result. Repeal on Sigarda's Aid is a cool line in response to Hammer. Yeah, I guess it could be. If we do get forced to a game 2, I could see myself bringing back Repeal. I just don't know if I'll be able to like properly get the mana cast off before like here, but like I could drop another like the last Cacophony for the Repeal. It's removal. It's probably not that bad. Even better. I don't have to take damage for it. Yeah, Urza Search is also. Yeah, that's why I'm keeping it. So it's like the Urza and the Stoneforge Mystic. But yo, honestly, Bearded, I can't like that. That's A1 stuff. That made my week. That was hype. I appreciate that. Again, anyone that's watching this on YouTube right now, Bearded's channel is gonna be linked down below. Call of Duty specialist coming in with some sick Warzone plays. I'm telling you, I played with Bearded and his crew before. You know, I haven't played in a couple months, but Bearded and his crew getting some W's in Warzone, and I've been there to help with it. Should have gotten a white source. So this is gonna suck. Warzone is fun. How do I want to play this? I think we just use the mana to do this. Warzone is super fun. I just haven't played it in a while because my buddies have come off of it. Honestly, mostly though, it's because of the fact that it was taking 300 gigs off my PC. Like, I need room on my PC. I have an ITX motherboard. I do have an NVMe slot in the back, but I need a bunch of room for like videos and editing software. So I do need room for that. Yo, okay. Y'all spoiling me at this point. Yo, party with the Twitch Prime? Y'all spoiling me with this point. Yo, stop. Y'all making me blush. Y'all gotta stop. Yo, with the 100 bits too. Oh my god, I love it. With the 100 bits too. Yo, this time chat got flooded again. Yo, it's about time. Yo, Bearded again with 100 in and a bit. I love these little notifications. I appreciate it. So let's just pass through. We don't actually have a reason to play Luros right now. Remembering that our crab was exiled. But just getting rid of threats is pretty sweet. So let's see what we can do. If they get rid of Portable Hole, then like we can just play it again. I'm gonna tap it for 1. That's fine. They're gonna get another. They're gonna get the hammer. Yup.
Yup. Give me a Field of Ruin. Ink Moth. Ink Moth Nexus. Okay. Pure Steel Paladin. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Think I might lose here.
Let's get Hallowed Fountain.
Let's burn one of these. Okay. Okay, that works for me. No, sorry. Go to attacks first. What am I doing? It's the new Pacific update. Is it any good? I don't play Resurgence. The new maps needs work hard to see. The new map needs work very hard to see people. I love Resurgence though. Yo, Resurgence quads was like, yo, you could literally get in like 3 matches of Resurgence quads by the time you finish one map of Verdansk. I don't know what like Pacific is like. Like, yo, like quads with Resurgence quads was like literally that slapped. Resurgence quad slapped hard. Okay, cast this. And then draw 3 cards. Did we already play a land? No, we didn't. Okay. Okay, so we're pretty much at that. I think what I want to do. I think I'll just put Prismatic under it because at worst I can kill a 1-drop. At worst with Prismatic I can kill a 1-drop. I don't see the value really in putting the crabs underneath it. If my primary way of getting under 20 is going to be the lands, then maybe the crab's a better bet. If we're playing 23, we could definitely draw into those a little bit better. I've been playing a lot. Yo, Bearded, you want Halo Infinite? Yo, stop. No. Yo, hit me up. Me and my buddies were what are you on though? Are you on controller? You on controller? You on mouse and keyboard? Because if you're on controller, we need you in crossplay. We're getting murked. We're getting murked by aim assist peeps. That's why we've just been climbing like PC solo duo. Whenever we get like 3 or 4 people in, we'll run like, obviously we'll run crossplay, but like, yo, hit me up. Let's play it. Controller, yo, we need you. We need you. Literally, we need you in crossplay. Hit me up. Let's do it. We gotta run games. Let's run it. Halo Infinite's sick. I love it. Doesn't feel the itch that like Overwatch does, but Overwatch is a very tough game to play sometimes for your mental. Overwatch is a very tough game to play for your mental sometimes. Okay, and then we're gonna take that. No, that. Sorry, I gotta keep that alive. Gotta keep the Prismatic alive. Fortunately, the Prismatic is only going to kill 1-drop, so I can't touch anything on the board right now. Only been playing Resurgence too. It's destroyed my patience for 5th chance. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I hated playing my Verdansk. My buddies loved it for some reason. I don't know why they wanted to grind for 20 minutes just to like scream at yell that we got sniped from across the map. Verdansk is so much quicker. Even if you died like before like first circle or something, like yo, you just slam through that stuff. Like you just queue in another one. It's so quick. So quick. There's no like early game. It's literally like you drop in a Verdansk, it's mid game already. It's literally mid game already. Okay, so they have 1 artifact, 2 artifact. Three artifact? Maybe I should have done it in response to that. Well, I do it now. It's that one. Wait, you cast with 0 colors? Wait, actually? It doesn't cast it with the... Oh my god. Yo, I'm actually dumb. Can I actually add... Yo, I actually did... Okay, well, see, now I'm forgetting how Shelldock works. I'm like actually forgetting how Shelldock works. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, no, I forgot like that it didn't even cast for the white. I forgot that it didn't even cast for the white. Oh my god, that's tough. Hey yo. Okay, whatever. Block the thing that's doing the most damage, I guess. God damn. I mean, yeah, I guess it's a punt. I guess it's a punt, but it's just like I didn't even have it. Like, would I put just Hedron Crab underneath it? I guess it's another blocker. I guess it would have been better. I guess Crab would have been better. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Yeah, it would have bought me another turn here. I can't do anything. Yeah, I can't do anything there. Third game, I think? We go to a game 3. Yeah, we go to a game 3. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're running shuffle effects, so... We said we wanted to bring in the repeal, but the Remand was pretty good. Like the Maddening Cacophony was pretty good. Did help there, but... I guess repeal would have been the same thing. We just draw to another count. Yeah, the punt count. The MTG bot got a punt count. Gotta add to it. Good luck on the rest of your stream. Appreciate it, Amalgam. Again, I appreciate you server boosting. Really, honestly, that's... I did not know you were carrying that torch. Anyone going to SCG Philly in February? Yo, is that still going on? I mean, okay, to be fair, yo, like Toronto, Ontario, like we're in a terrible state of COVID. Let me tell you that. We are in a garbage state of COVID. So I was just like, I'm looking at everything like, yo, we in lockdown till like at least like late February. Like, yo, yeah, I'm vaccine boosted too, and I'm just like, I don't know. And that's just because like my bias in Toronto is going crazy here. It's going crazy. Like like my boss trying to tell me to come into work, and I'm like, I work at a hospital. I'm like, bro, I work a desk job. Like, why are you telling me to come into work? It's like irresponsible. It's like actually irresponsible. Like, why are you doing that? Prismatic's fine. I did it. I found the second land. Thank you, Consider. Do we actually care? Oh my god. Damn. Feels like it. It feels like it. It feels like it. I don't know if the YouTube algorithm will let me talk about my fun, like, tinfoil hat theories, but I love having my conversation about the CDC. It's fine. The YouTube algorithm probably won't let me do it. COVID don't care. Joe Byron. Bing bong. F your life. Yo, that TikTok is so dumb. Oh my god, that TikTok is actually so dumb. Okay, cycle frac, see if we can find a white source. No, we can't. No, we can't. Alright. 23 lands and I can't find a land. Oh, the mighty have fallen. 23 lands. There's a whole YouTube video. There's a whole YouTube video that... Yeah, I don't... God damn. It's wild. It's wild. Times the higher up CDC. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do they just have hammer here? Like, why are you playing this watery grave? This watery grave could have just been a Hallowed Fountain. Like, why are you playing this for Nail Spellbomb? Like, why? Look at this. Look at this. I'm just about to get hammered. Like, look at this. Yo. F your life. So dumb. Like, watch. I'm about to get RNG'd out of this. Just double checking they haven't searched. Oh, perfect. Okay. That's literally exactly what I needed. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, Prismatic's fair too. Actually, the third color on our Prismatic. That's a good point. Third color on Prismatic is pretty good point. The question is, do I portable or a path? Yeah, Tasha's definitely wins us the game. It's just like getting the next game, just because the Sigarda's aid like makes that a little bit tricky. Yeah, I guess like hold path is just like work at instant speed is probably just a good default. It's fair. It's probably the good default. This is the thing about Hammer too, you know, like it's that fun little joke that like Yellow at you know, our Hall of Famer, he brings up in his podcast with Harry MTG. He's like, yo, everyone talks about how they got a plan against Hammer, but why is Hammer still the best deck in the format? Stuff like this, like literally moments like this, you know what I mean? Literally moments like this. Sometimes they just get there. No. Yeah, I just wait until blocks and then yeah, I just make it through. Okay, yeah, so it looks like we got there. Nice. Nice. We're gonna Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Again, I've yet to see anything this deck does better than regular Mill with Surgical Extraction and regular Answers. These are all matchups that this deck does not do better than other Mill. I will say that right now. Nothing has shown me anything different. We'll just win with Tasha's here. That's fine. You can draw your card. Nice trigger. Like, nice trigger. Alright. But my buddy wins like something else. Like, you put enough reps into something, you'll get there. Because then what actually matters? Multiple challenges. Not like 3 challenges, multiple challenges. Like this is like the fallacy that people have of like thinking that decks are real decks when they 5-0. A 5-0 means absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. You could literally play like 1 5-0 and then like, oh, my deck's a deck. I think I gotta mull this. Alright, here, yo. Okay, so I'm gonna do this right now. Here, Mill. So what do they get? They got second place here. 7th place, 12th place. Again, like, give me more top 8s. Give me more top 8s. 3's not enough for me. 3's not enough for me for you to come here and denounce every single thing this Discord has worked to. 3 challenges means absolutely nothing to me in the grand scheme of things. You cannot come in here and tell burn players to stop playing Eidolon of the Great Revel because you top 8'd 3 challenges without Eidolon. That means absolutely nothing to anybody. Absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. It does not matter. Your 3 challenges don't mean anything when you're trying to tell me that years of experience mean nothing. That your way is the new way to play. And you have no evidence for it. You have no way to back it up. You're just going to come here and tell me that. So, of course, I'm going to criticize it. Like, that's who I am. I'm here to be critical. Right? Like, I'm not going to hold your hand and hold your feelings. Like, if I hate your list, I hate your list. Like, that's just facts. If I hate your list, I hate your list. Like, I'm going to be proud in saying it. And then if you know me, you're going to call me out on it. Right? Because you know me. You're going to call me out on it. And you're going to prove me wrong, or you're going to force me to prove it wrong, which is what I'm doing right now. He's forcing me to prove it wrong. He didn't call me out on it. I did one step better, and I'm trying to prove him wrong. Like, Soulstrong has proven unequivocally that he is back and So that's what I mean. It's just like, yo, like you just can't be coming in here and like tell me garbage. I disagree. 3 challenges mean nothing, but I agree that there should be a bit more to it. I also wish that it was gonna say these things and not his buddy. I mean, yeah, that too, but they're not on Twitter and anything, and like I can't make them. That's fine. They're probably like not on socials for like a specific reason. Probably because of like idiots like me. But I guess I should say 3 challenges mean nothing when you are trying to prove a point that has been proven for so long. I should concede to the fact that I am probably misspeaking when I'm saying that 3 challenges mean nothing in general. I am saying, I guess I should clarify, and I should reiterate and fix my mistake here. I am saying that 3 challenges mean nothing when you're trying to disavow years of playtesting and work and actual knowledge about an archetype. It means absolutely nothing to me. Your 2 top 8s and a top 32 at 12th place means nothing to me if you're going to walk into my Discord and tell me Surgical is not a good Magic card. And you're going to tell me how to play Mill. Don't walk in my face and tell that. You're an absolute liar. You don't know what you're talking about. Like it's absolutely dumb. Like, and that's fine. That's me. Some of you have like better opinions about that. I rate you. That's fine. Y'all are better people than me. That's not me. I take offense to that. Like I take personal offense to that. Like don't be coming into like I was almost gonna say my Discord, but it's our Discord. Don't be coming into our Discord and disrespecting everyone in the Discord and all the work they put in just to speak garbage with no facts. That's absolute disrespect. Don't make up garbage, please. If you had proof behind your garbage, like more proof, and it was actually just Wisnia telling me, because I'll tell you what, again, as I've said earlier in the video, I would almost be saying the same thing against Tybalt, because I didn't believe in anything Tybalt was saying until I saw his games, until Tybalt came in and explained their tech. And I am now, look at me, biting my own words, eating my own words, telling myself that I'm wrong, because Tybalt's got the tech and I'm implementing that tech. And I rate Tybalt and all of his plays. All of it. I rate all of it. Tybalt's a mad genius. I'm saying that right now. That we aren't our decks. Unless people get personal, say X is better than Y, isn't a personal attack. So, I guess, like, you're right in the grand scheme of things. I shouldn't be feeling so headstrong about a deck. But that's where I put myself. And that's why I feel this way. It is healthier for me to not think that way. You're right. But as that Mill guy who's bred his whole content creation career and Magic career on that, like, I don't know what to tell you. If I'm not gonna feel personal about it, I don't know who is. Like, let's remand that. Okay, cool. But specifically to hear about Wisnia, has anyone tested Chromatic Star and Mill? Why Chromatic Star? Tron Mill? Yo. So you're just saying Blue Mill with like... Yo. What's that? Okay, no. I got a card for y'all. Okay, y'all know it. It's a card. It's a Mill card where if you put it into your graveyard and you cast it with X with flashback, you double X. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Tron Mill with that as a payoff. Come on, y'all know. Y'all already know what it is. Come on now. Increasing confusion. Yeah, boy. Y'all already know what it is. Let's go. Exactly. Y'all know what it is. I actually don't know why I shocked that in. That 2 life could actually matter. I actually don't understand why I just shocked that in. Like a massive idiot. That 2 life could actually matter there. I'm gonna actually just do that because I'm focusing on chat. But ultimately, like, I will sit here and respect Sodek for the majority of what he's saying, simply based on the fact that he has been grinding Modern for a very long time. And I can accept the fact that he's a very good player, but that does not mean that he understands how to play Mill or what Mill is. Or like understands what it means to play this deck or how to play this deck. Everything he's told me about his understanding of the deck shows me that he does not understand anything about this deck. He understands a lot about Modern, about Magic, about crafting, about cards, just not about Mill. So our little niche in the Modern world, nah. Do they have like the 3-drop here? I gotta cast it here. Like Spell Queller. Do they have Queller? There's 2 Quellers in there. 2 Quellers in there. No Quellers in there. They very well could just have it. The 3 Squall, 2 Quellers. Probably just have it. Right? Yeah, they have it. Alright. Mill has the core 24 cards. Bobblehead smooth out draws. Star could do the same. There just aren't enough slots for it. What do you replace with Bob? What do you replace? I talked about it. I think it was yesterday, maybe the other day. I can't even remember. Like the days start blurring, but I talked about it where like Mill really only has like 4 flex slots max. Right? 4 flex slots max. After that, you're doing yourself a disservice. I actually messed up hard. I didn't put Luros into our hand. I messed up hard. I actually might be messing up here by not shocking. But I didn't put Luros into our hand last turn, which doesn't allow me to cast it this turn without like shocking. I might have messed that up. So I might have thrown this game. We'll see. I might have actually just thrown this game. How talented you are at this game as a whole. Every deck has a learning curve. You need to put time in. Mill's one of the hardest decks to play. Mill's one of the hardest archetypes to understand because the traditional concepts of card value, evaluation of threats, and what to kill, what not to kill is completely different. You're not playing at 20 points. You're playing at 60. You're playing at a whole other axis. You're playing at a third axis that no one cares about. Literally the opponent's deck. You're playing at a whole new resource that this game isn't designed around, and you have to make extreme and strange decisions to make that work. And it's clearly worked because we've gotten the support for it, right? Like Mill and GDS are some of the hardest decks because of the decision points. Exactly. Oh jeez, if this can resolve, this could be big. Please don't have another Queller. Should I try to bait it with the Luros? Like, I don't know. If I played Luros and then they counter that into Visions, like, I don't know if I had many options. That's fine. They just had it. I might have misplayed by, like, not having it there because they might have, like, drawn it. They might have drawn into it, so I probably was a turn late on it. Yeah, I probably was just a turn late on it. Okay, so it's pretty fair. Like, someone could probably add to the pun counter. I didn't add Luros to my hand, so that was me throwing a little bit. Turn ending into more colors, cycles. It could help get triple blue. It turns... one crowd land drop before getting blasted. I guess. Sorry, what are we playing against? Spirits. So we got pretty much the same way that we board things. We play these, drop Tashas. We don't want to remand against a thing deck. Yeah, like a Vile deck. We don't want to remand against a Vile deck. Yeah, we just don't. We gotta make plays on curve. Like, we literally gotta go 1-drop into 2-drop into 3-drop into two plays, or like another 3-drop or something. Those gotta be perfect. It is 1 mana, but you gotta use that 1 mana, and then that like turns off your turn 2 or turn 3 play, or like it makes it awkward. It's weird. It's like a weird thing. It's interesting in concept. Let's use a Polluted Delta. So this could be big. This could be a big turn. This could be a big hand. Double Archive Trap, Cacophony, Fracture. This could be a big hand. But yes, we're all shooting our shot at Sodek and my wild aggressive opinions. But again, we have to respect the dude. The dude knows how to play Modern, just not Mill. And his friend Wisnia clearly has something going, but that something doesn't add up. Wisnia's something that he has going doesn't add up, and I need Wisnia to tell it to me. Ooh. Well, that's nice. I think I'll just cycle Fractured here. Plays the easiest deck of Modern. I think he plays... I don't know if he plays Dredge a lot anymore. He's been, like, branching out into other stuff. He's been playing, like, Belcher. I think he did Adnos for a bit, and then, like, Monkey got banned. I can't remember. He has, like, a couple of decks under his thing. Living End. There you go. Yeah. Living End. He's got Living End. He's, like, the kind of graveyard... Well, he's now putting himself forward as, like, the combo specialist. That's fine. He's got his niche. Feel clear in the list though. I guess you're saying that you just want to see it explained in a way that Tybalt explained. Yeah, like the build choices, again, it's like the build choices seem clear in concept, but like I'm not understanding how they work in practice. Because my biggest complaint is like, what does this deck do to solve what Mill can't already do with better cards? Okay, you have more removal. I could also just play 4 portable holes to my sideboard and make my Hammer and Grixis Death Shadow matchup better. Like, this deck can't be combo. It can be shuffle effects, but like shuffle effects are played by decks that play combo because that's the only way those decks have to beat Mill. Right? So it's just like, are you just going to tell me you're going to goldfish everything? Sodex paywall? Is there... Oh, there was a write-up. How much is it? I'd sub to Sodex thing. I'd throw him $1 just to see what's going on. Not $1, sorry. I mean, like, literally, I would pay the price to see the write-up. Not, like, actually $1. Like, I'd pay the price to see the write-up. Come on, y'all. I'm not a savage. I'd pay the price. Like... Where are these messages in the Discord? You got to scroll up the Modern thread a bit. There was a lot of conversation that happened in the Modern channel. You got to scroll up in the Modern thread a little bit. I read it's like $5. Yo, party, give me the lowdown. Give me the lowdown. What's going on? Literally, like, yo, yeah, there was a lot. Okay, game 3. Good stuff. Yeah, you gotta like scroll up. And again, it technically all started from me talking mad smack, because like someone was like I don't think this list is good at all. Like, it was like a bunch of conversation was started about it, and then like in the middle of my day I came in and I was like, yo, I'm just like recording something with Enrico, like the video's gonna come up, it's gonna be great, but like just wanted to say I don't think this deck looks great. Sodek like scrolled through that, he saw that, he's like, yo, I don't appreciate that. Like, I mean, obviously, like, I'm talking smack about his boy, like, fair, you're like defending your guy, but give me some proof, like, again. But this hand isn't, well, I say this hand is bad, but it's like it answers Vile, and that's it. It also does redraw, but this is a 23 land deck. Bro, this hand sucks. But it does answer Vile. That's a big thing. That's a big caveat. What do they keep? They began with 7 cards. They probably have... I want to say they probably have Vile. Like, I can probably shoot out the Archive Trap and the Prismatic early. Let's try it. Let's try it for the sake of science. I don't think this is a good keep, but it could work out if they have Vile. Nah, we lost. Nah, we lost. Like, literally. Yeah, we just straight up lost. So because I don't know if he's giving Wisnia a cut or something. That's fair. That's fair. I rate that. I rate that. That's some good. That's some good morals. I appreciate that, party. That's some good morals. So it's $5. I might pay into it. I'll pay into it and see what's going on. What's your overall rating of it? Would you do that, or like would you still just prefer I read it? I appreciate the morals. Okay. I also, about which combo you're talking about, I could see that this list not having much counterplay against Charbelcher, but I Remand Footfall's Creativity. That solves my problem with turn drawing. But the problem is Creativity has so much interaction for you. Like, you don't have follow-up answers. That's the problem. If you Remand the combo in Creativity, what's the chance that they don't have Force, Mystical Dispute, Veil of Summer? Like, there's so many cards. They probably don't play Veil. I'm just shooting cards. I'm just shooting cards at this point. But like, these decks are like hyper ready, right? You have to have like multiple angles to attack their combo. And it's like, you could say like, okay, let the combo resolve. You could deal with like 4/4 Rhinos. 4/4 Rhinos aren't the problem. The problem is the deck can grind. Like, it's got like the Giant that can shock. It's got Season Pyro. Like, it's got cards that can like really, really grind. Okay. I'm gonna go kill some zombies. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Time to test things soon. All right. Yeah. No, I appreciate that. Enjoy that. Honestly, the write-up isn't that relevant now because the list is so different. Oh, if it's that different, then like, okay, then it's not really worth it. He wasn't playing Maddening back then. Okay, then it's completely okay. Then I mean, okay, then it's not worth my time. Okay, if the list was like that different, then like, all right, yeah, like not worth my time. Like, I would need a new write-up, and then I will read that. If the list was that different, then I will read that. Now we're drawing this. Hopefully they fetch next turn, because if they fetch next turn, what I can then do is I don't have to work for it. Like, I can actually just cycle Frac, cast Visions, whatever. It's not any different than UB list, though. There's plenty of discussion over problem stack interaction prevent where you can't play through it. What? I mean, okay, so in that case, what does this deck do with 3 remands? 3 remands against that combo. 3 remands. It's all removal. This deck only plays removal. Only 3 remands against Rhinos. You can't tell me consistently this deck has an answer to Rhinos at all. It won't even play like 4 remands. Like, there's a lot of luck happening against these archetypes. It's that modern challenge you only play against these archetypes. So they fall off. So this is the thing. This is the thing that Sodak was saying too, right? Like, okay, these matchups fall off. You don't see them as much. That's the thing. That doesn't like matter to me because they are being registered. They are being played. There are like 1 to 2 people per archetype registering these archetypes in the challenges. So you're just dodging them. You're playing the 2 to 3 matchups that are really good for this list dodging the rest, playing really good against one, and that's the argument I'm presenting. Because that's what my brain is telling me. That's what my first initial instinct is telling me. I'm like, it doesn't make sense. Nothing adds up. Nothing adds up here. Okay, I just have to hope that last card is not thing. I just have to hope that last card is not Spell Queller. I guess no, I should do this now because I could draw Archive Traps. I shouldn't pass through. I should do this now. Since I committed to that Field of Ruin. Lavinia. Ooh. Specie. Lavinia. Specie. Okay, alright. Next turn. It's fine. We got answers next turn. Yeah, like, it was just like... Yeah, I mean, that was our point. It's like, you can't consistently do that. You can't consistently do that. Like, this deck, like, this is the thing, like, this, like, okay, we need luck to beat those, but this deck has worse luck by the cards it's playing to beat these strategies. Isn't that Remand answer the combo? It's that you take in Remand, buy phase tempo. But I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, you play Remand, you buy yourself a turn, right? And then, like, what does this deck do with that turn, I guess, unless it just has the nuts, right? Like, do you just like play mill spells? What if they just play endurance? You know what I mean? What if they just play endurance? They also play endurance. I'm just saying, like, decks have so many answers right now, like, you have to be ready for these answers. 39 cards. Okay, well, Shelldock, and let's see what I have. Let's see what I'm working with. Cacophony is nice. Cacophony is good. Any order... not that. So Prismatic on this. White. Go top target creature you don't control. Yeah, so that doesn't really matter. It's really like this. If there's like a blink effect and it blocks my crab or something, or no, it's the same thing really. This is just harder to kill, so we should take that. Yeah, it's just harder to kill. So we're at 1. Let me just go until yield until here. Just go for it. So I wouldn't analyze the list on the basis of how answer specific interaction, but that how the combination of momentum plus access to. I think the sideboard pretty much blankets the reshuffle idea. Is not use Nexus because somebody just. Oh god! Don't even remind me about Nexus of Fate. Jesus Christ, what an egregious card. Oh yeah, yo, oh yeah, this deck loses to prime time. Let me tell you, oh yeah, it does. Yeah, GG. I only have like 21 mil. Cool. I promise. No BMing, no BMing. It's only no BMing Sodak. It's only going to be praise for Wisnia. I have to appreciate the fact that the individual did top 32 3 times, top 8 twice. So I do have to appreciate that. No BMing Sodak on the podcast. Just BM Sodak in person. I may be using this. The title of this stream may be Wisnia's Mill List, but that's about as petty as I get. We'll keep this. So I'll probably be posting that. So just heads up for everyone else watching. That's what will go up on Friday. Put this up then, and then we'll and then I have another round of Paper Magic with Enrico, with Enrico's 4-color mill deck facing off against Grixis Death Shadow. That's going to be coming out next week once I have that edited. And then also what we're looking out for is everyone on the podcast, everyone on the stream right now, Blitz and we're looking to start introducing some guests onto the channel that we have not yet set, but maybe on this stream right now. So wink wink to some of the people in chat. If you're looking to shoot some shots on the Mind Grinders, shoot me a message. Put me in, coach. I'll mess with it. I was looking at Enrico as well. If you want to talk about like the 4-color mill, we could shoot shots on like concepts of why you're approaching it, attacking life tools, attacking library, stuff like that. We could have some fun conversations. Party, what do we? If I or Blitz and I bring you onto an episode, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Give me some topics. What are we hitting specifically on, Mill? Because we can't just talk basketball all the time. But Blitz doesn't watch basketball. We can't just talk basketball all the time. I don't really have a unique perspective. Tell me what you're offering. Give me like a Lion's Den Shark Tank. What are you offering? What's your pitch? Give me a pitch. Fine, we gotta feed it eventually. All right, I'll pass from here. Don't want to feed it any further than I have to. So they'll probably play Murktide here, and then I will just remand it. We can talk team fight tactics. I guess we can. Run 1 Snapcaster Mage. That good for now. We could actually focus the episode around the flex spells in Mill or something like that. We could talk about like mission briefing, murderous cut, Snapcaster Mage. Like, what are some like other OG cards like Knight of Souls Betrayal? Like, what are some of the other one-ofs that Mill has always played? You know what I mean? Yeah, we stretch less for longer. Yo, trust me, like I can talk for days. And I always got Blitz on the back burner with some topics. Like, I'd be hitting it in the face with some stuff. Like, unplanned, I'd be asking Blitz the randomest questions. And y'all know, like, there's a reason all this streaming and content creation works for me. Like I said, I can talk for days. Your boy can talk for days. Yo, I messed up. I thought that was a thing. I messed up. This might actually like feed this game 1 because I didn't grab a white source. I might actually just feed out this game 1 here. Oh, that's sad. I didn't get a white source. Oh my god. I might actually feed this out. Here I am trying to prove Wisnia wrong, and just all I'm doing is showing how bad I am at this game. Snap out of the yard with Luros is snap out of the yard with out of the yard with Luros is a fat play. That is a fat play. Let me tell you, I've done it. It is a fat play. Like, I don't deny it. I once killed my own snap so I could replay with Yo, all right, you win. You got your pitch. You're on the cast. Haunting Echoes? Yo. Yeah, there. Haunting Echoes is a card I want to talk about. Jeskai Mill when? Prismatic Ending Unholy Heat? Damn. Prismatic Ending Unholy Heat? Tell me I gotta play both? Damn. Just don't play RANT. I just want to test sometime when Modern doesn't suck. Yo, bet. I feel you. I'm sorry, like, how am I supposed to win this? This is literally another example of I don't understand how Wisnia's list actually beats this. I actually don't understand how this beats this. I do not know how this deck beats Murktide. This is a terrible matchup. Like, it's hard enough for Mill as it is, and this list does nothing to solve this matchup. It's just goldfishing. Like, yo, you're not actually making decision to help this deck. You're just gonna, like, Tormod's Crypts Mills? Like, I don't... What? Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like... Am I supposed to, like, Cacophony them Fractured Sanity? Like, race them? Am I supposed to put Loros in my hand for Hedron Crab? Just for it to get countered and killed? Like, come on, y'all. I played this deck. I know what's in their hand. Am I supposed to kick this? Yo, stop. Flamebits is a really good Magic card. Flamebits is actually a really good Magic card. I'll give you that. Mainboard Blood Moon? Mainboard Blood Moon? Come on now. Yeah, this is where we lose. This is where you lose. Shout out to Sodek. This is where we lose. Tell me how the second best deck in the modern format. So tell me how the second best deck in the modern format, how this deck solves it. Tell me. So we're gonna play all this. Remand's good. Tasha's bad. Repeal's fine. Especially if they're playing like Blood Moon, Archmage's Charm, Murktide. So I need all the one drop removal I can get. I probably just drop Cacophony. Yeah, just run it like that. Hot take: counter magic is overrated and Blood Moon should be banned in modern. Okay, somewhere in the middle. Counter magic is actually really good, and Blood Moon should be banned, but it's a really powerful magic card that no one is playing, making enough Wait. Yo, salmon crab. Oh, Lord. Wait. Yo. I'm actually shaking right now. Am I actually gonna pull this off for the first time? Am I actually gonna pull this off for the first time? I've never done this. Okay, I've done it in the sense that I've played 3, drawn 1 off of Visions. I've never actually had 4 Archive Traps in my opening hand. The chances of this are so low. There's no way. So we can't live the turn 0 dream? Because the quad traps? Yo, Salmon, I believe. Thank you. Yo, somebody clip this. Yo, stop. Okay, hold on. Please. Fuck. Please. Please, opponent, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Yo. All I'm saying right now is if I don't get off this quad trap, this list is trash. I'm cursing it right now. If this quad trap does not go off, this list is trash. High tier trash. I don't even care if it wins the game. If it does not go off, because one of them is getting countered. One of them is getting countered. If it doesn't go off, this list is high tier trash. Okay, well that's not a land. That's good. They took that off the top. That's good. That's not a land. Sorry, I just gotta double check. That they haven't searched their library. I'm gonna call it right now. I'm cursing it right now. If I do not get to cast these 4 archive traps for 0, Wisnia and Sodek, look me in the damn eyes. Your U-White Mill list is utter trash. It is garbage. It is worse than all of my damn creations. This is worse than my mono blue mill deck. My mono blue mill deck is so bad, but I put in the time and effort to make a sideboard guide for it for the sake of it. If I do not cast these 4 archive traps for 0, it is your fault. This deck is bad. I'm putting that out there. That's the energy I'm putting out there. That's the energy I'm putting out there right now. This is bad. It is bad. If I lose to this Ragavan, right now and you got 23 lands, like, watch. I'm gonna draw this land right now. And then I'll tell you what. No, I'm because I can't just say this list is utter. If I get off these archive traps, I can't just say this list is amazing. I'm gonna say this list has hope. If I can get these 4 archive traps off, I will actually flip and be positive on this deck. I will actually have hope for this list. I'll actually have hope. Jace the Mind Sculptor resolves. Just double checking they have not searched their library. Jace the Mind Sculptor resolves. They actually boarded in more cards too. That's actually funny. Okay. It's looking promising. It's looking promising right now. Watch. These archive traps are all about to get countered. It doesn't even matter. Look, I had to Field of Ruin for this. Look how far I had to work for this. This doesn't even feel the same. It's not even the same. This is really not the same because I have no Field of Ruin target for this. Guess what happens, folks? If I Field of Ruin this, they draw and the Field of Ruin fizzles. I have no targets for this. I have to just Hail Mary and go for it at some point. I hope everyone understands that. I literally cannot Field of Ruin this unless it's my last desperate act. Imagine having the liberty of going to a cleanup step. Jeez Louise and a can of cheese. Don't even right now. Yeah, literally just path plus hope they search. That's all I got. Got rid of a Blood Moon. Okay, at least this blocks. I'll play it. This hand is Shaft's Tradebinder. Word. Like, actually. It's all the non-foils I own. Literally. It's literally all the non-foils I own. Whatever. Okay, like I didn't expect that to happen. That's fine. Idiot sandwich, exactly. Like literally in Gordon Ramsay's voice. Idiot sandwich. Like the poll's called Watsy. Don't worry. Look. It'll happen. Watch. I'll even cast the quad archive trap and I won't even win. Like that's gotta be part of the stipulation, right? Like I gotta win with it. It's a coded comment. Yo, Samine, I appreciate it. Samine Graham. Did they just Fate Seal me? Oh, they drew. That's fine. So they're just brainstorming. So they have all the interaction in the world. Okay. Yo, Blitz. I appreciate the gifted sub. I appreciate the gifted sub to Samin. See if I find a white source. Also in corner. There's a gifted. God, I'm just screaming. Yo, Tanner Soap, I appreciate the follow. I appreciate the follow. I literally have mother effing Exodia. I have Magic the Gathering Exodia in my hand. And you're telling me that this list that Wisnia and Sodek, I'm actually going to curse my words. You know what? I got to lose first. You know what? I could very well win. I could eat my words. Sodek, look at me. Fucking look at me. You're telling me that you and your buddy managed to make a list so bad that you set back my whole Discord, my stream, 2 years of my life playing Magic the Gathering. Y'all made a list so bad that I can't get off 4 archive traps. And you're going to call it goldfishing and bad luck. Well, I'll tell you what, just because I didn't get this list is cursed. This is bad. This sucks. This is bad. Like, I can't believe, like, I have created a Magic the Gathering content creation brand built around going 1-4 in leagues. I have had such bad games of Magic. I have lost so extremely. I have been laughed at and made fun of for playing this deck and making the choices I have. And by God's graces, I have people that look at me and actually enjoy my presence and watching me play this game. And you have somehow put together a list that has somehow stopped one of the greatest hands in Magic the Gathering. And you come onto my Discord and you try and convince me that years of Magic the Gathering is wrong, and somehow without any proof I'm to believe you.
Imagine building an Azorius Mill deck so bad that it gets milled out by a goddamn monkey deck. I cannot believe I woke up this morning and had to listen to some dingus tell me that this is actually functional. I cannot believe, like me and my first world problem, I cannot believe what I'm witnessing right now. Okay. Your deck sucks. That's the end of the YouTube recording. Your deck sucks.